if there were one or two words to describe you that you would use that perhaps might not be on a CV or a resume, what might those two things be? And when have you or did you start to own them for yourself as truth?
Wow. One of them is authentic and one of them is integrity. Those two are intertwined for me. So in terms of when or how did those come to, like, when did I own those things or sort of take ownership? I think the authenticity has been a journey for me, because very early in my life I've been really passionate. I'm a passionate guy. I tend to be kind of a little larger than life in terms of how I approach things. I get really excited and I'm all in on whatever it is I'm doing. And I tend to also be like a true believer in things. So like I get really excited and I get on board with things, and then later find out that maybe I was misguided, right? It was more my passion or something I needed that wasn't true. And so I think I spent probably 40 years of my life trying to unpack all of that, sort of shed all the things that had been put on me to try to understand who I really was and how I really wanted to be in the world and the impact I really wanted to have. And that work is not easy work. It's work that takes real intention. It takes feedback, whatever. So it's taken a long time. And I think around 40-ish or somewhere between 40 and 50, I finally came to a place where I think I really understood who I am and what I'm about. And I think that when I took that on, then also the world started sort of giving me that feedback too. Like people started describing me that way. So that's where I figured, and that gets to the second piece of it, which is integrity, is that one I didn't learn, that one I inherited. That comes from my parents. I grew up in a house that, like, your word was everything, integrity was everything. And so I think the interesting connection between integrity and authenticity is that I think true authenticity has to mean that you not only are clear about who you are and what kind of impact you want to have on the world, but that the way you're showing up in the world reflects that, is aligned, is true with that, and that people know exactly what they're going to get with you, and that they know exactly that they can trust you for these things. And so those are the two words. That's a lot of explanation, but those are the two that feel most resonant for me.